Human Relations and the Workplace, Development and Growth, presented by Diana Moore Clarke, American Public University Systems, Public Administration, Course 510. This presentation will address the impact of human relations era theorists on administrative theory. The theorists that I will discuss are Mary Follett, Elton Mayo, David Maslow, Douglas McGregor, and William Mosher. Mary Follett's impact on administrative theory. As one of the first theorists to be critical of administrative expertise having all the power in an administrative setting, Follett, through her work, influenced workplace motivation and believed that decisions should be made by groups of people and the input and interest in which they are all related to each other. Schachter, 2016. Follett discussed in her work fundamental themes in business management and social interaction that included coordination, leadership, control, power and responsibilities, conflict resolution, and negotiation. Desmart, 2013. As a social entrepreneur, Follett worked to set out her vision with the roles and responsibilities of organizations. She contributed to the debate on democracy by linking managers to organizational objectives while considering social interactions. Desmart, 2013. Impact of Elton Mayo. Elton Mayo was a Hawthorne Studies researcher who sought to understand how the new industrial order was undermining the stability of the old world. Mayo attempted to gain legitimacy with the Hawthorne Studies based on the proper use of theory, method, and orientation, but his research had many flaws due to Mayo's blatant social and political subjectivity. Muldoon, 2017. Mayo critics also state that he placed too much emphasis on maintaining the status quo that discounted creativity among workers. Muldoon, 2017. Mayo believed that management would save civilization from irrationality of workers because only management was productive. Molan, 2019. Mayo also sought ways to maximize management's control of the labor process. The Hawthorne Studies was a byproduct of a multidisciplinary approach that allowed for the development of better techniques for dealing with modern problems. David Maslow. David Maslow characterized needs as a lack of something that is essential to an organization's existence. Taormino and Gao, 2013. Conceptually related through sequence, his theory classified 5 needs: physiological, safety, love, belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. Maslow believed that when the needs at the bottom of the pyramid are satisfied, the better the logical progression from one level to the next becomes. Level 1 asks if an employee is physiologically deprived of conditions necessary for the employee to survive. Level 2 asks if an employee is lacking such things as protections, such as peaceful times, job security, medical insurance, or retirement security. Taormino and Gao, 2013. Level 3 asks if an employee is lacking such things as close-lasting emotional interactions with other people. Level 4 asks if an employee is lacking the respect from themselves or from other people. Level 5 asks if an employee is lacking self-fulfillment. Douglas McGregor. Theory X, Theory Y. Originally from a social psychology background, Douglas McGregor contributed to a better understanding of how human factors affected organizational behavior and outcomes. Gannon and Bogzak, 2013. Theory X states that it was the duty of management to organize, direct, control, and modify the behavior of employees as they become passive and even resist to work. Gannon and Bogzak, 2013. Theory Y states that management should provide opportunities for the development of their employees so that people can harness their efforts to achieve the organizational objectives. The impact of William Mosher on administrative theory. William Mosher was a well-regarded scholar in the area of personnel management that bridged the academic and professional sides of public administration. Plant, 2014. He contributed to the development of the American Society for Public Administration, ASPA, and the Martin Masters in Public Administration, MPA, degree. Actively involved in personnel training for supervisors in war industries and local government management, he later evolved to study problems in a national context. Plant, 2014. Mosher worked to fuse the gap between the progressive era, which was evident among universities, research bureaus, active citizens, and professional administrators, with professional administrators. Plant, 2014. What are the workplace implications? Organizational decision-making, social media and protesting, COVID-19 pandemic. These are the workplace issues that I wish to address based on the administrative theorists that we talked about previously. Organizational decision-making. There are a number of public administration scholars that argue for stronger citizen roles in decision-making like Follett, while some feel that non-experts cannot add useful insight to decision-making. Personally, I believe that involving the public sector when making decisions is motivation within itself. Administrators whom are considered leaders have to ethically make the decision to practice public involvement in their decision making. Follett, a progressive optimist, thought participatory forums were a good example of how it was possible to change the way that the elites and the non-elites interacted. Chapter 2016. Social media and protesting. For this example, I will use the Black Lives Matters movement. Managers must not continue to make mistakes and focus on productivity. Rather, they should focus on an employee's well-being. Gannon and Bogzak, 2013. Employees are experiencing an unease and lack of safety and security during the Black Lives Matter protesting, and therefore managers must help to create a safe place and an ethical and trustworthy government. Tormino and Gale, 2013. COVID-19 pandemic. Organizations that meet the basic needs of human resources draw out the performance of their staff. Gannon and Bogzak, 2013. Therefore, the healthcare, safety, and shelter and needs